Hey friends, what's up? It's Abby. So as you can tell from the title of this video, today I'm going to show you how I use my iPad for notes and how I am productive with my iPad because I bought this last year. It saved my life. Just kidding. That's a little dramatic. It saved my grades. That one is not dramatic. Zoom classes were a little rough. I bought my iPad right before my second semester of college, so it is a 8th generation iPad. I bought it in January actually, so it's still relatively new, but also I have been using it for 2 semesters, so I kind of know what I'm doing with it. Here's the case. It looks like this. It's pink, and then I have a 32 gigabyte iPad. Here's Disneyland as my background, and then here's all my apps on here. I'm just gonna show you screen recording of all my apps just so you guys can see what I have. I have my books, my notes, FaceTime, Find My, you have to keep that one on there, Google Calendar, Mail. Google Calendar also saved my life. Time blocking, beautiful. Chef's kiss. I have podcast, reminders, settings, camera, clock, and then I have all my school apps in this folder right here. I have Canvas, Notability, Quizlet, Google Docs, Google Slides, Pearson, and Top Hat. Cat, get away. Thank you. And then on the second page is not really school related stuff, but I have some school stuff on there, you'll see. I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, I have Apple TV, I have YouTube apps, and then in my YouTube apps is Visco, PixArt, Fonto, YouTube Studio, which is just it helps me reply to comments and it helps me see my videos easier, and then actual YouTube. I have Zoom and Procreate also on there, and then Peacock, which I should probably delete because I literally do not use Peacock at all, but I still have it on there. I will be focusing more on my school apps today. Also, along with my iPad, I use my Apple Pencil. It's somewhere, but it is an Apple Pencil. You know what an Apple Pencil looks like. If not, you can see this corner. One of these corners has my unboxing video and it shows you my Apple Pencil. I also use my laptop along with my iPad. Sometimes if I have 4 things going on my laptop screen, I'll sidecar my iPad and I use my iPad as an extension of the screen, which is really nice because this is really large and helps me to see all of my assignments. When I do a data analysis report for my stats class, I have 4 tabs open at a time, so I put 2 tabs on my iPad and 2 on my laptop, and it's really helpful. As stated earlier, I have this pink case and I have my Apple Pencil, but I also have a glass screen protector. I know most people use a paper-like screen protector. I don't really mind writing on glass, and also I drop a lot of things a whole bunch. This is probably my 4th screen protector since school started. Just let that one set in. It is not even December. I drop things a lot, so I wanted the glass one because it made more sense, and I don't know if the paper-like one would protect it. Plus, I know the paper-like ones are really they have a lot of friction and they're kind of abrasive, so it'll make the tip of your Apple Pencil wear out more and you'd have to replace it more often, and I just didn't want to do that. So I got a glass one. It works very well. It has a few scratches on there, but it's not it hasn't cracked or anything, and I've dropped this a bunch. So for my notes, I use Notability, as I stated before, but you could also use, I know a lot of people recommend Goodnotes, and also you could use OneNote. OneNote's really good because it can connect to your laptop also, because Goodnotes and Notability are really only apps that you can use, and if you have OneNote on your laptop, it syncs with your laptop, and that is really fun and fresh. I don't have a keyboard for my iPad. I don't really like to type on here, but sometimes I will. There's a cat. These cats are crazy. Yeah, but I don't really like to type on my iPad, mostly because I just think it's harder to type, and I have a laptop that works perfectly fine for me to type, and I like writing more on my iPad, so that is really helpful. I have one notebook that I use sometimes if I just need paper in class. That's really the only time I'll use an actual notebook. Here, I'm gonna move over so you guys can see the screen recording. This is how I take notes during class. So I'll open the student Canvas app and I will go into whatever class that I'm in. So I'm going to accounting, actually half an hour. So I need to import my accounting notes, and I will just find wherever the notes are, and I will export them to Notability, and then I will create a new note and make sure it's under the right subject, and I make sure that I have all the pages and that my note title is what I want it to be. These are actually the wrong slides. She hasn't uploaded the slides for today yet, so that's why I am not changing the title of that. But then I go into Notability and I open up the class, and I have folders for all of my classes, and I open up the class and I can start writing on it. This is what my slides look like when I'm done writing on them. I have everything extra that they say in class, because a lot of the things they do say everything that is on the slides in class. Hey cat. The cat keeps on, if the camera angle keeps on changing, it's the cat. They just keep on like running around, so that might be it. But I do write down extra notes of things that are just not said, or things that are not on the slides that are said during class. A lot of my professors will go into in depth on things that are not on the slides, and if I'm handwriting notes, I would just write what was on the slide, and that isn't really helpful for me because my professors are saying extra things. I can also do assignments on Notability. I have a screen recording from earlier of me submitting an assignment. So I did my assignment on Notability. We're reading out of an online book. So I opened that and I wrote down all my answers to my questions, and I exported it to Canvas. You can export it to Canvas, and then you can select whatever class and what assignment it is, which is really helpful. So I don't have to export it as a PDF and then take it to Canvas. It's really helpful to just export it directly from my notes app. I also use Pearson Plus. Pearson Plus has most of my textbooks, not even most, like 3 of my textbooks. Okay, I'm taking a lot of classes this semester, so 3 is not most of my textbooks, but it has 3 of my textbooks from this. Oh, it only has 2 actually. It has 2 of my textbooks from this semester, and I can just open up Pearson Plus. This is what I do for my marketing class. So I'll open up Pearson Plus and I will go into whatever book I'm reading. I use this mainly for marketing, mostly because marketing is really the only book that I read out of. And I'll go into whatever chapter that I'm reading. This is chapter 5. I'm not reading chapter 5, but I'm just showing you an example. And then I will swipe up on my iPad and bring in my Notability app so I can take notes for my marketing class. Like, this is my chapter 1 notes, so I can take notes next to it, or I'll turn it sideways and I can either read it, or Pearson Plus is really good. They have the audio for the books. It's still a beta version, so it's not perfect. Like, it doesn't highlight exactly where you're reading at, which I think would be nice, but it is really useful, and I could just listen to what's happening and then write the notes as the audio's going, so it doesn't take me as long. I also use Quizlet a lot. I have the Quizlet app, and I have, you can see all of the PSC because I just finished my political science class, so you can see all of my political science flashcards that I have. And then I also have all of my other flashcards that I use. I have my management one. That one was a fun exam. Literally 0 people got 100% on that exam, so that one's really fun. I mostly use other people's study sets, and I won't usually copy it over or make my own set, but for my management class I really did have to do that. And I go through the flashcards on my iPad really big, and I will just tap and just do that for like ever and ever until I memorize all of them. And if I don't if I memorized it, you swipe it one way. If you didn't memorize it, you swipe it the other way. Almost like Tinder, but for flashcards. And that is how I study using my iPad. Well, not really how I study. How I do schoolwork with my iPad. Thanks, friends, for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. I hope I left you some helpful tips. If you have any other tips for how to use your iPad for school, again, this is still relatively new for me, leave them down below, comment them, and I will try them out. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Love you a lot. See you soon. Bye.